given you already have 34 years of experience going into this, you probably didn't fall into this trap, but I know a lot of leaders can get impatient in certain situations, trying to drive through and clean up, crisis situations. And there's a lot of context around that. I mean, there's limitations with Haiti. There may be limitations in Afghanistan. There may be, they may not go at the pace you want. So, how can leaders realistically set their expectations for navigating through crisis?
Yeah, well, I certainly was subject to losing patience in not only in that situation.
I would not want to see you lose patience.
Yeah, and so and sometimes that's where I found having others around you to maybe remind you that the situation requires a little bit more introspection and thought, and that they can sense that you're getting on the edge and you're wanting to do that. So having people give you candid feedback and know you well enough that's around you that are willing to do that, I think was helpful. But to get at your question, I think you do need to understand the limitations and the constraints of the folks you're trying to do, and this is where I think really understanding your partners that you're working with, those you're trying to support. In our cases in Haiti, it was the Haitian government, knowing how far you could push and what constraints of some of the organizations you're working with. I mean, we had a lot of NGOs that were trying to help, but they had boards that governed how much they could do and where they're going to work.